Old E. Yo. Some wanna be rich, but I don't. Some will sell their soul, but I won't. It's all about money, they don't care. Got more than they need, but won't share. That ain't me, I'm the opposite. Rocking this, keeping it positive. Lyrically, I control the mic, slick talk, and I add a little bit of hip hop to this. Health, gotta live clean, can't run out of breath trying to catch my dream. Wealth, ain't what it seems, way more to life than what your eye sees. Gotta read between the lines.
Raggamuffin Radio. Go back up in here. Pretty dope. Raggamuffin.
This is the whole little piece of the radio station.
A lot of people walk through here. A lot of people have walked through these steps, huh? Yes, we're here with Raggamuffin Radio.
Don't trip on life, sometimes it's rough when you ain't got help. But you don't gotta be rich to have a good time, cause it ain't all about wealth. That's all about women, friend. Pato Banton and Mendo Dope. That's all about women, friend. We're there to say the results. One more song.
What's up? This is Raggamuffin Radio, and I'm Nor Cal Chica, coming at you from the city of trees, Sacramento. We're back. I feel like I've been gone for a while. I think it's only been a week. And I've got Mendo Dope in the building.
What's up, y'all?
Rain or shine, they made it. Thank you guys
of
so
course.
much.
We're from
That
the
was
mountains. We're
brutal.
used to it.
You know what's crazy? I live like 4 blocks away, and I got into my car and I'm like, fuck this. Why? Why do I have to drive in this shit?
Yes.
I thought it was summer already.
Yeah, we got too used to that sun all of a sudden.
Yeah,
We really did.
we're waiting
We
for more
really did.
sunshine.
Even though I love the rain, driving in the rain isn't my favorite thing to do.
No.
But anyway, thank you so much again for making it out in this crazy storm. April showers, gosh.
Thank you for having us.
We're happy to be here.
It's so awesome, and I have to say, like, it's been so long since I've seen you. Let me ask you guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Alright, what's up, y'all? My name is Old E, Mendo Dope.
And I am Bleezy B, the producer.
Your boy Mr. Black. Bang!
Okay, so I have to give a backstory with Black and I, which is crazy to be here. This is kind of ironic because my very first radio show ever, Nor Cal Chica radio show, on Comes FM was actually in his studio. In his studio was what started me in the radio industry, which is amazing. Yeah. So now to like have you,
back then,
it was Comes FM. Oh my God, it was the best. We had such a good time, and it's really cool to actually have my same radio mates here at the 360 Radio.
Yeah,
it's awesome. It's really cool, you know, to have a platform for radio personalities.
It's important because right now, I mean, other than in the mainstream realms, there's nobody that's giving a voice to the cats in the middle. You know? Right. Either you got to be at the top or you ain't getting heard.
Exactly.
So, no,
you know what though? I have one thing to say about online radio that I would never trade it for mainstream radio. I don't like being censored, and I don't like censoring. I don't think artists should be censored. It's an expression of, you know, feelings, emotions, and whatnot, and why would you have to censor that? I feel like that would be such a sellout, and I would never want to censor my mouth and my content, ever, ever.
Uncensored, yeah.
Oh, and I have a story, and this is like inside joke, of course most people don't really know except for people who listen to the show, but a long time ago, remember Eddie Z when I lost my pants?
Yes.
Okay, let me tell the story.
On air? Yes, tell this story.
Not on air.
We had to cut the video feed.
No. Okay, so let me give you the backstory before you start talking shit. So, one day I just decided I want to wear these specific pants. When you know, you like wake up, you're like, oh, you have the outfit in your head, whatever, right? And mind you, I'm not a person to lose things. Like in my place, my house, I know where everything belongs. I'm OCD, so I'm very organized by color, by size, by shape. You just see my cupboards. My closet is, you know, color coordinated. I mean, you know, I'm very organized. everything has a place in my head. There's a place for everything, and I know where the place for everything is. I don't lose anything. I can't misplace my pants. Now, I couldn't find a pair of jeans that were my favorite pair of jeans, okay? And I was thinking to myself, okay, I do from time to time have blackout time, but it's like, even if I did, am I gonna go home without pants? Impossible, right? That just will never happen. So I never left my pants anywhere. However, my favorite pair of pants were gone missing. I checked everywhere, called all my friends, like, did you guys grab my pants by accident? I don't know, right? It's been months and months, maybe 6 months, 5-6 months. And guess what, Eddie Z? These are the pants.
Oh, shit. She's got them on.
And the funny thing is, the person who talked so much shit about where my pants could have been had my pants all along in the trunk.
What?
Only because we went on a long trip to LA and I had a backpack and left my backpack with a pair of pants in there. 6 months later, it's never even been checked. Found the pants. So FYI, anyone out there wondering how ratchet I am, not ratchet. Thank you. Thank you.
But
clearing.
you did leave your pants in somebody's trunk.
Well, because I had outfits, okay? Girls have outfits.
She had to switch up.
Anyway, I'm happy to announce we found because it was the case of the missing pants. And everyone would wonder, like, we're like guessing where my pants could have been. And no.
I think my mom watched.
But I do want to say I'm happy to have my favorite pair of pants back. Anyway. So we did listen to one of you guys' songs featuring Pato Bonton. It's called Health Over Wealth, which I love the title. I love the lyrics. When did you guys get a chance to write this with Pato? By the way, we just had a show with him last Friday, which was amazing.
Yes, Pato's the man.
He's
for
amazing.
Sure.
He's just like, I mean, no matter how many decades I go see him, I never get tired of him.
Exactly,
he always puts on an amazing show with all of his energy and just, he's amazing. So that song I listened to, I was like, oh, one of my favorites. And I just love the name and the lyric.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I think when we recorded that in, it was September, I believe. Yeah, late September. We had, Pato was, he had a break in between some shows, so we got him to come out to the garden, because we had, you know, our studio outside in the garden. We recorded everything outdoors, live in the garden. Season 2, this is the new one. Last year we did this. So we straight grow a vocal booth from seed. We grow a seed and we turn it into a Ganja vocal booth.
That's
so, you know,
amazing.
mid-September when things are starting to flower, we had Pato come out and he recorded this song with us. We had, actually, you know, the Health Over Wealth idea was actually from our homie, the Soil King. And he's been promoting that for years, and he's always repping it, talking about it, so we just kind of wanted to make that into a song, you know, and really promote it and speak that realness, that it's health over wealth, and too many people are about the money, and they need to focus on, you know, better things and keep healthy and positive.
I really love that. I think people kind of lose themselves in the whole, like, let's make money, you know, and they get greedy and want to make more money, and, you know, and at the end of the day, like, you're not really living your life. You're, like, losing, you know, yourself to, you know, being like too ambitious over money and not worrying actually about your body, your soul, your physical health, your mental health, your, you know, just in general, you know. And I really love that song. That was, I listened to the whole album and I'm like, that song just stood out.
For
like
sure.
That's gonna be my #1 playing tonight. I have a couple more songs, of course, that we're gonna play later and talk about later. But I wanted to start off the night with that one because it's just such a great message.
Yeah, it's a good
one. And just super fun.
Yeah, Pato was the perfect vibe for that song. As soon as we thought about let's make that into a track, it was Pato.
Yeah, we could make it the way we wanted it, the way that the vibe needed to be.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was just ever so perfect. I really love it. It's my favorite on the album.
Awesome.
That's cool.
And Blap just killed it on the drums on that. Outside recording the drums was an amazing experience, and Blapper, he's just a beast. So
that was dope. That was actually just the invite to be able to do that was cool. And then I found out, like, as soon as I got home, I look on Facebook, and an oldie had posted a post the next day talking about what it said. Somebody said, how are we going to turn the record up to a new level this year? And OD said, well, the way we was gonna turn it up is that we basically did the first band record ever recorded in a Ganja garden.
Wow.
With season 2.
That's amazing.
So like people have done all kind of stuff in gardens before, but and we did a whole record before, but this is the first time someone ever had a band actually in a Ganja garden and recorded a record. So it was I was honored to be a part of that.
Right. Yeah, that's amazing. How cool.
Shout out Soul King.
Yeah.
The Soul King.
Shout out Paso
Nice.
Shout out OG Steve.
Very cool. Yeah, that's really awesome. And I really want to talk to you guys about your new album, past work, how you guys got your name. I have so many questions for you guys. You guys are doing something really dope. I love that, you know, it's Nor Cal at its best.
Yeah, exactly. Northern California,
you know,
all
if people
the way.
really understand, you know, like what makes up Northern California. One of them is weed, 2 of them is hella, and the rest is just dopeness, right? So,
hella dope. Yep.
So, you know, I mean, this is awesome. I'm gonna go on to our next segment of music, but we're gonna come back with Mendo Dope. I have just so many questions for you guys, just regarding music, gardens. I may roll my very first blunt ever on air.
Oh, shit.
Someone said I couldn't do it with nails. Jamie, I see you. But
I've seen it done.
I feel like I might be the best blunt roller in the world.
Oh,
So
shots fired.
Big words, big words.
Shots fired.
She's got some of the best teachers in the house, though.
Oh, see, there we go. So if I fail, that will look bad on you guys.
Hey, well,
that's
sometimes,
your fault.
you know, if the student has to soak the game and learn from the teacher, though. It's not all on the teacher. You gotta run with it.
All right. So on deck, I've got some Nas and Damien, some Anthony V. And we will be back with Mendo Dope. Stay tuned. Raggamuffin Radio. We're back.
You know.
Welcome back to Raggamuffin Radio. I'm Nor Cal Chica, and I got Mendo Dope in the studio with me tonight.
Yes.
Straight out of Nor Cal.
Straight toasted.
Straight toasted.
Right off the roasties.
Again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Do your albums come with blunts in them?
No, maybe soon. Maybe soon. We'll see how things start going.
Still working on scratch and sniff. That's the next thing.
You'll be able to scratch the plant and be like, oh, that was the crazy train.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Alright, so can you tell me how you guys came up with your name?
Well, I mean, please, you want to break it down?
Yeah, I mean, our name was given to us by Reek Daddy.
Rest in peace.
Yep, rest in peace to the cut.
He passed away last year from cancer. We met him in like 2005, 2006, and we're messing around with herb with him and going down there and smoking, and brought old D. You know, when he was first rapping, my little brother said, I want to go rap over there. So we brought him over there, and then ever since then, he started calling us Mendo Dope. He named him Old D, named me Bleezy.
No way, that is so awesome. That's a cool story.
Yeah, it's a trip, you know, how it all came about, because, you know, we grew up listening to Reek Daddy. The first time we heard Reek, we didn't even know who it was. We just liked the music, and then we started soaking it up.
I think we heard him on Smoothie CD or something.
Maybe something like that, yeah.
Or Rompilation or something.
Maybe Collection of Dope,
yeah.
Miami. Something, but, you know, we one of our buddies ran into him randomly at a gas station, chopped it up with him, like kicked him a little herb or something, and Reek gave him some posters, and after that, we came down there. Or actually, my bro and a couple other homies started going down there before I had went down there. And I was kind of freestyling, messing around, just playing. And I was just like, I wonder if Reek would maybe do a song with us, like just, you know, reaching out. And I hit him up, and he said, yeah, man, come down, let's see what you got. And we came down there, he kicked on a beat, I did a little freestyle, and ever since then it was on, and he always backed us up. He brought us into the game, and you know, we owe a lot to Reek. You know, he laced us up with a lot of game, for sure.
But y'all weren't Mendo Dope back then, though. What was y'all called back then?
We was the NOYB boys at the very beginning.
N-O.
None of your
business. Yeah,
that was Reek Daddy shit right there. Yeah, so we're none of your business, boys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So wait, you guys are brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we were rapping with our two friends.
I mean, we're all
also.
brothers, really.
Yeah, we know Blab. Reek Daddy introduced us to Blab, too. So we met Blab a couple years after we knew Reek. He took us to a studio in Sacramento where Blab was working. And
yep.
We clicked and been homies ever since.
I think we did. We recorded a track the first day we met.
First day,
First day we met. And then ever since then, you know, like, it was on.
Yeah.
So as far as you guys rapping, obviously it's longer than Mendo Dope has been Mendo Dope.
Yep.
How long have you guys been rapping?
Well, I mean, back in like high school days, I was starting to write some lyrics and just freestyling with friends, probably in like started in maybe late 2004, 2005. Our first underground CD that we printed up ourselves and just had it in the streets and stuff was 2007, and that was NOYB Boys. And when we first came out as Mendo Dope, it was in 2009 with Welcome to the Jungle. And that's where it first began.
Okay, so and that was the debut album.
Exactly.
It's 09.
Reek Daddy put it out with us, through City Hall Records. It was nationwide.
That was the record where I got introduced to them. I got to work and put on that record with them. So that was really, really dope to sit back and watch them from literally infantile stage to
fetuses.
Yeah, like literally, like they were just
terrible too.
They were just learning how to put records together and everything. Like Odie already knew how to rap, Bleezy already knew how to make beats. It wasn't that part, but it was like putting it all together as a unit. Like I saw that like from the very, very beginning till now. They're helping me put my record together. So you know what I'm saying. So everything has come full circle.
And you guys have really you guys are doing very well for yourselves.
Yeah, things have been going good. We get a lot of love from everyone, and we can't.
I've been hearing your name forever. At least a decade. It feels like, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And so, and I always was just curious, like, and then I think because I've known Underrated and One Ton, the former Potluck, forever. And I think that's how I got acquainted with you guys' name.
Okay.
And, ever since I kind of was like, curious, like, oh, who are these guys, But yeah, I mean, you guys have been doing so well. It's amazing. It's really cool to have you here, finally, because I've been very curious about you guys for a really long time. Like I said, I was very much in the hip-hop scene, in like the mid-2000s through maybe like 2011, 12, where I made my switch onto reggae. However, my heart is always in hip-hop. I mean, I started with EDM, to be honest, back when I was like 18, I was like doing a promoter for all the raves, and then moved to reggae, then moved to hip-hop, then back to reggae, and I just love music.
Yeah, exactly.
I love music. But it just gives me a little bit of like diversity, gives me a little bit of change from time to time, like going back and forth from different scenes.
Yes.
So it's really cool, to like be able to bring, two genres together, and
definitely,
I really love it.
We're happy to be here.
Yeah. So where did you guys grow up?
We grew up right in Mendocino County. Yeah.
Nice.
Part of the Emerald Triangle.
Our whole life.
I grew up in Sacramento, California.
916.
Still here.
Sacktown.
The real city of trees, huh, Blap?
Yeah. We're in the mountains of trees. You guys are in the city of trees.
It goes together.
Yeah, it's always been a good blend.
We all got trees.
We all got trees. We're so green here. I love it. Nice. I was gonna ask you guys. So you're on tour right now.
Yep.
Okay.
We are.
Tell us a little bit about what you have going right now, your new album, and where you guys are planning to make stops, any special guests, etc.
All right. Well, I mean, you want to lace them up, Lap, or you want me to tell them?
Well, I think the tour started off. What was it, back in March? Back in February.
Yep.
We started back in February. So the next stop for us right now is we have our record release party. It's a private event, so it was invite only. And it was really, really cool, the vendors that got
I didn't get an invite.
No, you had to
Go
just
on.
break it to
Go on.
He wasn't supposed to tell.
I realized it was invite only.
So, but that's why, we have that show. We've got the High Times Cup right after that in L.A. Shortly after that, when we've got an autism awareness show. What is that?
28th.
28th. That's in Willett, Northern California. So that was a benefit show strictly for autism awareness. So that one's near and dear to all of our hearts. Right after that, we are in the Catalyst Club in
Santa Cruz. That's Santa Cruz, my home away from home.
Yeah. Right there on the beach. That's the big stage. Last time I was there, I seen Damian Marley and Nas. It's gonna be dope.
We wanted to play there.
My favorite venue of all time.
We've been itching to play there.
I used to live across the street from the Catalyst on the second level, so my window would face the second floor of the Catalyst.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was in college, right? I'm trying to do my study for midterms, and I'd get my phone would ring. Look outside your window. I'd look across the street. All my friends are like, "Come have a drink." I'm like, again. Every time. Favorite venue though. Every act that's amazing stops there no matter what. Like if you're gonna make a tour and you're gonna stop in Santa Cruz, I don't know about you. I just don't know. It's a great venue. It's just so epic and such a mecca for music and bringing new artists to the masses really, because Santa Cruz is just so the music scene there, they're just always so curious. They're willing to go check out new stuff. You don't find scenes like that everywhere.
It's funny though, you usually find that on the beach scenes.
You think so?
That's the funniest thing is when you're near the beach scenes. Like I've seen that in a couple of Southern California beach areas where people are really, really open to new music.
Right, they're open-minded and they want to check out new things.
You move near the city and people be like, "Man, you ain't from the hood."
Yeah, we're super happy to get the opportunity to go play there.
That's awesome. Really cool.
And there's a few other dates after that, and we're still adding dates, so those that are looking.
We just added one on the 29th too. That's going to be in Redwood Valley, up in our hometown.
Cool.
So that's after a
Well,
grill
we'd
party, after
love to see you in Sacramento.
Well, that's coming up. We're working out something. We might be able to get, DJ Eddie's to come spin the show, Nor Cal Chica to host it. We're working out something, see what the powers can be put together for us.
Something might be in the
We'll
works.
make it happen. How about that?
We've already been talking to Marlon Asher, and he's ready to join the tour sometime. So we're gonna set something up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we gotta bring the Ganja farmer
out. One to go.
I almost wore my Ganja farmer hat.
Yeah,
but then you guys would have been like, "You poser."
Nah.
I've never planted a single plant in my life.
That's all good.
I don't even own plants.
You can still give love to the Ganja
Not even
farmer.
at my house. I've never liked plants.
plants.
And so my mom, because I live by myself, my mom is like, "You need some plants in your house." I'm like, "Mom, don't you ever, because they will die." I don't touch dirt. Look at these nails. They're expensive. They don't get dirty. My mom is just such a green thumb. I mean, she loves flowers and things, and she just was always so sad for me. She's like, "Your place, it just looks dead." I'm like, "Mom, I'll get some succulents." I water them once a year. They're still alive.
You can't kill them.
They're still alive. I tried.
We have one of those. Yeah, we forget about all the time. Still doing great.
I got one on my porch.
I have one
water
that's
since last
dying.
year.
Perennials.
If it don't rain, they don't get no water.
But I'm happy to say that my orchid that my mom got me last Easter, it bloomed this week.
Double bloom? Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Not my doing. My mom waters it every time. I don't even know that it's there. And then I was doing dishes. I'm like, "Oh my God, it bloomed." I called my mom.
Yes.
But that's my mom's green thumb,
That's cool.
Anyway, I still love my Ganja farmer hat.
Yep.
But I thought I'd go a little more Nor Cal tonight. Because I wear that hat just way too much, and now people everywhere I go, they're like, "Ganja farmer." I'm like,
She's a grower.
The funniest thing ever. I've never planted a seed in my life. I won't touch dirt.
We gotta get you to change that so you can wear the hat and be true to the game.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Good need to
because,
get you the-
Watch me.
We start our seeds in rapid rooters, which are just little foam pieces that don't have soil. So you could actually be
See,
we can help
what
you
if I
start
was
your
like the
first
master
seed.
of that?
Yeah.
Can I then really
start them
be
all
a
and then let
Ganja
everyone
farmer?
else go to
Alright.
the
We might just have to get you a copy of the DVD, and then you'll be able to grow.
Perfect. Tutorial. Step 1.
Yes.
Step by
Step one.
Along with doing music, these cats did put together a really, really bomb how to grow DVD this year.
Shut up.
Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
And
Yes, we
it's
did.
been super.
Oh, this
duper
isn't a joke.
successful. Yeah,
No, it's not a joke. I don't know why I didn't
Wow.
bring one. I didn't even grab one.
I've been trying to get them to write
That's
a book. They keep looking at me
amazing.
like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
How about this? I need to get a copy of your DVD.
Yep.
I'm going to follow the steps and report back.
Yes.
Oh,
Exactly. That's what we want.
Challenge.
I'm
We
afraid.
want a brand new grower to follow step by step and
And
see
see what
what you can
happens.
Grow
do.
some chronic.
Mind you,
Yeah.
I've never grown a thing.
Well, that's a perfect.
We make it easy.
I mean,
we make it easy.
Really for
you might not be able to grow them as big as we do, but you'll be able to grow something fine. Well, we'll be very proud.
What if in my apartment, my second bedroom, I'm like, guys, I have a problem.
Yeah, I did. I grew them too big.
It's going out.
It's out the window. Yeah. My landlord's calling me.
Hey, you have a good problem.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So tell me, how did you guys name this album and the one prior to this one? How did the name come about?
It came about just when we got the idea to do the CD. Like we've started soaking up the perfection of music and learning, you know, like you can go spend $1 million and have a perfect CD. Or CDs like we liked back in the day, like Mac Dre CDs, were never super duper dummy, and we love them more than a lot of stuff. So we were playing around the garden and talking about how everyone loves pictures of our garden. They love seeing us in the garden when we're doing all our grow stuff. Let's make the CD in the garden and combine both of them. And there was an archway that our grandpa had laying around, and we got the idea when we were cleaning up the property for the first year once we moved in. Like, that would be a good booth. Let's do a song, and let's just do a CD while we're at it, because we make hundreds and hundreds of songs.
Yeah.
So then we just started rolling with it, and turned into that first CD, and then we're like, well, we have to film the DVD. Otherwise, people aren't going to believe us that we did it all outside. And it's cool to also, because CDs are selling less, you know, we have the DVD and the instrumental and the full CD.
That's so dope.
So then you get your bang for your
buck.
buck.
That's so Mendo Dope. I like that. Very cool.
See the thickness on that? See how
thick that is? Very cool.
That ain't just the regular.
And I'm like, what is this?
CD, instrumentals, and the DVD.
Yeah. And we've always, you know, we soaked up a lot from Kyrie, too. I've soaked up a lot from Kyrie, a big producer that I've looked up to, and he's always had instrumental discs that I've always liked to listen to without the words, so...
While
I've been
trimming?
wanting to do that. Yeah.
Exactly.
To get a break sometimes and just
like to just
listen
I can
to
trim.
Yeah.
It may not grow, but...
yeah, that's how it came about.
That's dope. Very cool. Awesome. Speaking of the Emerald Triangle, I'm going to go ahead and play that song next.
Nice.
I also really enjoyed.
The new single.
Yeah, it's one of our favorites.
And then we'll follow that with some Protege. And we will be back with Mendo Dope here on Raggamuffin Radio.
Raggamuffin.
Stay tuned.
It's a scene that is reminiscent of those you see in war zones, but this is California.
That song was amazing. And right before Protege, we listened to Emerald Triangle by Mendo Dope. By the way, you guys' music, where have I been? Oh my god.
Where's a lot of people been?
We're so fucking dope.
We're so underground. We're 420 feet below ground, so it's hard for people to find us.
No, that shit was dope. And I know I listened to it like at home, but listening to it with a full sound, just like, oh my god.
Nice.
And that's outside.
Dude, that's
the beat and everything. We actually, Kalu made that beat with us.
Guitar on there?
The guitar on that is actually one of our new bandmate, Johnny, who's actually been playing with us for
like 4 years.
A few years now. He's featured on The Wanted Man. He's on a lot of stuff he's played guitar on. So now we brought him into the band, and he came out to the Live in the Garden this year and just ripped it up. He's straight.
Shout out to Johnny.
Johnny, he's the man.
People were complimenting on your drums over there, Mr.
Hey,
Clapp.
thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
He's a beast.
So well put together. Okay, that's another dope song. I'm so excited to play the one we're gonna play next, but we'll talk about that later.
The Emerald Triangle song was really cool too, because that was actually produced by Kalu. And that's a legendary Bay Area producer who's made stuff with Mac Dre, with E40, Master P. I mean, the list goes on and on for so many people. So we got the chance to start working with him and get in the studio. But then we invited him out to the Garden for him to do something that he had never done before. And he came out Live in the Garden Season 1, had a blast. So we're like, yo, it's only right that you come back. So he came back out, and he helped him and Bleezy produce that Emerald Triangle beat. So it was really special.
Caleb came ready to go. I want to make a punk rock kind of hip hop thing. All right, let's do that.
I love it. I love it. It's really like genre bending, and at the same time just like upbeat. I love the beginning of it.
Yeah,
it sets the tone for it, and then it goes hard. Like that's just so dope.
I
love it.
Nice.
Represent the culture.
Very, very freaking dope. Awesome. So what's up next for you guys? I know you guys are on tour.
Well, I mean, next pretty much is the release of the album is on 4/20. Live in the Garden Season 2 officially releases on 4/20.
Nice.
And so we're going to be out at the SoCal Cannabis Cup, and we're going to be debuting the album right there. We have a booth with TGA Genetics, Subcool Seeds, also with Alpine Alternative out here in Sacramento. And it's going to be blowing it up. I mean, we got so much fire out there. The whole crew, the new album, it's going to be epic. A recreational cup, too. So this is where everyone's just puffing tough.
Yep.
Nice.
So we're excited. We are very excited to release our first album of this year, which is Live in the Garden Season 2. And to continue the tour, to drop the album.
And of course, it's always online too. All our stuff, we have our distribution online, so it's all gonna be on iTunes. It's all gonna be on Spotify. Listen to Spotify. Listen to Pandora. We got everything everywhere.
Yep. Awesome. Exactly. Just trying to get them streams up, get more people finding it, and just continue doing our thing.
So make sure you check them out. They're on Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, Facebook. Click the like button. Yep. They're badass.
Mendo Dope on everything.
I got a question for all three of you guys.
Okay, let's hit it.
All right. Do you guys like hot sauce?
Love hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Used to love it.
Yeah, he used to love it.
I can't get it down.
Okay.
I blew my gallbladder out and ate too much hot sauce.
So you love hot sauce.
He used to go with the atomic hot sauce. He would go for everything hot.
Ass kicking hot sauce, all the stuff that takes concrete stains off your
Let me ask you the second question. Where do you guys keep your hot sauce?
Well, we kept ours usually was in the fridge.
I have some in the fridge and I have some in the cabinet.
Which ones do you have in the fridge and which ones do you have in the cabinet?
Oh man, the Red Rooster and the Red Dot are in the cabinet.
What about the Tapatio?
The Tapatio is actually sitting on the countertop. And then I got the Crystal hot sauce in the refrigerator. I'm black. Of course I'm gonna have Crystal hot sauce.
Have it in the fridge because
it
most
says
black
on their
people
refrigerator.
Have it in their cupboard.
On the bottom it says refrigerator have to open it.
Yeah,
it says it on there.
I know. I'm telling you. I'm right there too.
It's already hot.
I'm there too. But most people that have the Crystal, they never keep it in the fridge.
But I do have like a little bottle that I take with me, like when we go on the road and stuff. That one sits in the cabinet too. So I sometimes grab that.
So you guys are pretty
It don't have to be.
He's got his road.
What about this? Do you guys like hot dogs?
Hot dogs, I mean, over time I stopped liking them as much as we used to. I like the real style, like if it's going to be a real like Polish dog or something like that.
Okay, so what do you guys put on them?
Everything.
I mean,
like
except for mustard.
I'd say like mayo, a little bit of Mendo mustard, ketchup,
Mendo mustard,
maybe even some jalapenos sometime if you want to get crazy.
Sweet
relish.
Or relish.
I need me some Mendo mustard.
Yeah,
it's the
do.
bomb.
We'll bring some.
It is, Mendo mustard.
It's spicy, so
you'll like it. Yes, please. Okay, it's interesting. I've been doing like a survey of people that come through the studio. We started at the high school I work at. And with the hot sauce thing first, and it's very much a cultural thing, and then the hot dog, not so much. I thought it was. I thought I was the only weird one that put mayo on their hot dogs, and every time I would mention it, like throughout my life, people were like, "That's fucking nasty." I'm like, "What?"
I used to live in Europe. That's a thing in Europe.
Don't they put mayo with their French fries?
In Bolivia, they put mayo in their hot dogs. Okay, and I'm Bolivian, and I came to the States. I would put mayo. You must be in oblivion. And people always thought it was gross. And I'm like, okay, I must be weird. But now that I've been asking people put mayo in their hot dogs all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just a white person thing mostly.
Really? I thought it was a Bolivian thing.
Well, hey, I guess it's universal.
The white dude said that.
The white one heard from everyone. Yeah, we call it mayo on everything.
Because
we call it
growing
mayo.
up, all my white friends thought I was gross for putting mayo on my hot dog. See? So I guess there is no true to the hot dog. However, there is a true to the hot sauce. 100%. My sociology interest has worked. Okay.
The results are in.
Yeah.
The results are
except
in.
for my girlfriend. She makes her own hot sauce. So.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Well, so do my parents.
That's the best.
And every time like they come visit, most of the time they always bring it fresh.
Yes,
like,
that's the best.
Salsa.
Fresh homemade salsa is the best.
Yes, it is the best. It is the best. When I use like a bottled one, they're so like offended.
Yeah.
Or when I go to their house and ask them, oh, do you have the potato tops? They're like, we have salsa. It's funny. They take that very personal. Awesome. Well, okay. So I am gonna play another song by you guys. It's called "She's on Fire."
She's on
and
fire.
I love this song, and I love it even more because my homies are on the song.
Yes, potluck.
Potluck, which brings me to the next song. Also after that, first, I was in so much shock that they broke up.
I know, it was very.
I've been hanging out with those guys for like 15 years. It feels like pretty much 12 years. Man, I'm getting old. We're all getting so old.
Right.
And when I saw they were breaking up, I was just like so crushed because they've been such a great duo for so long. I mean, you know, I love their work. I love them live. And they just work well together, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder, like, after so many years, what was it, the end all, like, what built up to that point, you know? Because I love both of them. I adore both of them. I'm a little bit closer to Josh than I am to 110. But either way, like, I love the guys. So I was very sad when I heard the news. And then I listened to the song, and they're both featured on there. And so I hit up Josh, and I asked him to send me a song from his now solo stuff. So I'm very excited to play She's on Fire. Do you guys have anything to add to the making of this?
Just that we've been wanting to collab with them for a long time, and we watched them perform. I mean, shit, it could have been 12 years ago almost.
I'd say, I mean, it could be close to 10 years.
It was a long time ago. They came into Ukiah and they performed at the fairgrounds. I think they opened with Nicotina.
That was the first time we saw them perform, and that was the first time we had heard of them, really.
Yeah.
And we saw them on stage, and we said,
so
damn,
they opened up and they were
those guys are dope. And
super sick.
Ever since then, you know, we just had never ran into them. We never really had a chance to chop it up. But we reached out to them, and they came out, and we recorded.
The first CD, we were like, we should get Potluck on it. And then as time went by, things go hella fast. We didn't get to do it. So we're like, guaranteed season 2, we should for sure try to get them on and see if they could do it.
It only makes sense.
Yeah.
For sure,
I feel
exactly.
like you guys and Potluck like are very much like same culture.
Exactly. We're on the same
like
tip. That's what we're representing.
Super dope, you know, and it just makes so much sense. So when I listened to the song, I was like, oh my gosh, that was a great collaboration.
Nice.
Like, hands down. Sadly that they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
But this also led for me to hit up Josh. Like, literally, I was finishing my playlist 3 hours ago, you know, like, last minute as always. And he's like, do you want me to send it to you right now? I'm like, please. So I'm going to play you guys a song, She's on Fire. And then I'm going to play Underrated's It'll Be Better Tomorrow song. It was the first song of his now new project.
It's tight.
Which talks about the breakup of Potluck. So
he goes deep.
She's on Fire, and we're gonna follow that with some Underrated. It'll Be Better Tomorrow, and we'll be back with Raggamuffin Radio and Mendo Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, She's on Fire. That song's on fire. Love
It's a slumper, huh?
It is so sick.
We
Oh my
gotta light them up and set them on fire.
Yes. So people on our Facebook Live were talking about your how-to video.
How to grow.
Pretty dope, I have to say. How long did it take you to make that DVD?
A whole season.
1 year.
A full season.
Pretty much 10 months.
Wow, that's pretty dope.
From starting it to editing it, getting the discs and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you actually ever had anyone like buy it and then like report back
Well,
with results?
It just came out at the beginning of the year, so it's in stages right now where people are following along and already
right about now.
Already
so I'm missing the season.
Yeah, but we have videos on
Wow.
YouTube from last 2015 garden.
And is this just an outdoor stuff, like,
It's
or
mostly
can you apply
outdoor,
it to indoor?
You could apply everything to indoor for sure, but we focus on outdoor.
Well, yeah, I
So we have, you know, we're gonna show some room tricks.
I can't really do that.
Some
In
people
downtown
are
Sacramento.
very good at indoor.
Probably not. I can get a little plot at the community garden, but it might kind of, you know, I don't know.
Definitely.
call some really bad attention.
It's hard,
actually, I don't know. Maybe now they'll just be like, oh, cool, whatever.
Probably. Maybe, yeah.
What if I was like the first urban grower?
That'd be dope.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah,
that would be dope.
That'd be hella
We
dope.
might have to revolutionize. How do I go about that? I have to talk to the county.
Yeah.
So.
Start planting seeds everywhere. That's what we talked about too. We should just have people just plant seeds everywhere, by the
Right.
courthouse, by
In
the
random
stores.
places.
Oh, wouldn't that be crazy?
Just let them grow wildly, see what happens.
Everyone, and everyone take turns taking care of them. If somebody stop by, give it a little water. Let's see how long
Community
they'll last.
plants?
Just for
that
fun.
works. That would be interesting. That would be so interesting. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I also forgot to give all these tickets away. I have tickets to Honeybee this Sunday. I have tickets to Skank Fruits Project with 2Ps and with Wasted Noise towards the end of April. If you want tickets to Heritage Band, all you have to do is at Raggamuffin Radio and tell me what show you want to go to, and I will, if you get a DM from me, that means you won.
What?
Yeah.
I'm trying to DM right now. My phone, the way my data plan works though.
Oh man. So okay, so you guys have this how-to video on how to grow. Have you guys made ever? I mean, you know what I should make is how to roll a blunt video.
Hey,
Yes.
you should do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Because so far I'm the best blunt roller I've ever in the history of
Just
blunt.
never done it, huh?
You said you are the
Best
best.
that
I
haven't
am.
done it.
I am.
Oh,
We,
that's
we
the
should
same.
we should
It's
show
the
your
same.
fans you doing that right now.
Okay, and I can do that.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, if people teach me wrong, then that's not my fault. It's not on me. 'Cause
Is
I'm the
that
best
an instant
blunt roller.
disclaimer? Is that what that
So-
was? Right? Just give an instant disclaimer.
And people have already said, you know what, because of your nails you're fucked. But you know what? No.
Nah, that ain't
It's not
true.
even
As long
gonna
as you know
work.
what you're doing, you gotta remember your nails are not.
Well,
are
I
against
don't
you.
know what I'm doing.
Well,
Well, it
Well,
all
that's the problem.
starts with just getting the paper ready. So,
Okay.
are you going to be twisting a backwood or?
What do you guys think?
I think
Backwoods.
backwood's the only way to go.
It's the
right
hardest
now.
one,
Alright.
so let's just
You
Let's
might,
do it.
you know, it's going to be tough.
All right,
but-
guys, here we go. I'm gonna set this up so that I can get a good angle on the phone.
Let's see what
So you
is
guys
the roll.
don't
with
have
the
to
foot
see
on
that
it.
I am cheating. I'm just the best. You'll see. All right, so
Just
I'm
you roll
gonna
one
turn-
of those, what?
this around
I'm
and face it down.
Tester.
Wait, no, you know what? I'm gonna take it back. Hit a
Tester,
split
tester.
one time. All right, so let's see how
So
much.
we gonna hook you up. I'm gonna unroll this thing for you right now.
Oh, you don't think I can unroll?
Well, nah, it's not that. If
Just
you
kidding.
if you're not familiar, it could be daunting.
That might be
Okay.
where the nails
Vocabulary
actually
word.
do come and
Content.
mess with you. Is the unraveling of the backwood. They say you don't need a razor.
I'm gonna move
They
it.
say you don't need a razor.
And
Yep.
voila.
So you got to unravel the backwood to start it off.
Okay.
And
Step
then
one, unravel
one.
the
step
backwood.
2, you're going to want to grab some ganja
Herbals.
and you're going to start breaking it down with your fingers.
You can also do this vice versa and break down before you unravel.
You know, whatever's
Okay.
clever. And I don't know if you have scissors, if you want to make it easier and stuff, or you just break it down
I've
with your
never
fingers.
broken it down.
Alright.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you.
So-
Lord.
So check it out. What we do is
Okay.
just like grab a bud and I'll just start breaking it down into little
What
pieces.
does breaking that out actually mean?
You take
Just take
each
it
little
into
section off the stem, so you can
Okay.
kind of peel the bud off of the stem.
You're trying to not have any stem in there, yeah. So you get down and just
Oh,
toss
I
the
see.
stem
See
to
how
the
it breaks
side.
off there in little kernels?
Okay.
And with
Yeah.
backwoods, you really
So you slowly do that
can
over
leave
and over
the
again.
weed a little bit more chunky. Sometimes papers you'll need to break it down real fine, and that's
Yeah,
why people
almost
like to
grind
use the
it.
grinders. Yeah.
Okay.
But with this, we're just gonna break
Oh,
it
I've seen
down.
some cool grinders too.
There's cool grinders.
It's a simple little process. Sometimes
The nails.
Stickier
it's
the
very
weed, the
sticky.
harder. Really nice.
It is sticky.
And I'll tell
It's
you
all
right
good.
now, just because sometimes backwoods tend to get a little dry
Mm-hmm.
because they're so thin, you might want to give this just a couple little licks,
Where?
just like along the side, like just
Right
down
here?
the whole paper,
In the
basically.
middle.
Just
In
you're
the
just trying
middle
to
too?
keep
Kind
the
of spread
paper
it.
moist right now
Really?
because they dry
Just
out.
quick lick.
They
Okay,
dry
here
out.
we go.
You don't need a lot of
Hey,
slobber.
do it right. Do it. There you go. There you go. Get it right, girl. Yeah.
Here too?
Yeah, or you could, just make sure you get a little bit.
You could just spread it with your
moistening
finger,
in
just enough to make sure it doesn't dry out on you.
That's the part you don't want.
Because backwoods tend to dry out.
Okay.
Nor Cal Chica learned how to roll a backwoods.
We're
There
gonna
we
teach
go.
you how to roll a blunt.
How to roll a blunt.
All right.
It's
Can
how
we
you
get
roll a
some
blunt.
like instrumentals?
Yeah. How to roll a blunt.
You got like hits from the bong or something?
So,
It's from the bone.
so let's see. How much are you gonna want to roll? Let's make you roll a nice, decent one at least.
Yeah, you gotta roll a big one.
You don't want to roll a pinner one.
Yeah, the pinners are harder.
So here,
Yes.
you can continue breaking that down. Keep it going.
Good job, good job. What strain is this that you're breaking down, Mr. Black? Do you know?
I don't remember.
He don't.
It's weed.
You don't remember.
Let's
Are
I tell you what it is.
Oh, she knows what it is. What kind of kush is that?
It's not purple.
So are your nails helping you right now, or?
No, it definitely is harder with the nails because
it?
you know how you can like with the tip of your fingers you can break it down.
Yep.
The nails
Yeah.
definitely get in the way. So Jamie, you were right. Okay, hold on.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
master
just
it.
over.
After a little bit, you'll start figuring it out.
It takes a lot of practice. We've had lots of practice. And even after a few years, Rick Dad used to talk
Okay.
shit about us. rolling
Yeah.
shitty backwoods.
Oh yeah, we got sigged on for a long time on rolling, yes. Because Reek and them, they turned us on to backwoods and taught us the whole thing.
Taught me how to roll these damn things.
So now, what I usually like to do, because sometimes how the stems come out, you want to use, this side will be your mouthpiece.
Okay.
So you're just going to want to throw all the weed in there.
And you don't have like anything to pick it up with?
Just kind of
really?
just
Oh my
dump it in
God.
there.
With love and care is the natural way.
Use your nails.
Exactly, all natural.
Shovel them with the nails. That's where the nails come in handy.
They're little, yeah, they're little shovels.
They're little shovels. Who's here?
It looks hard.
I knew I smelled some funky ass shit.
What's up, dog?
Some of the funky dope.
What's going on, man? What
Okay.
up?
And now
famous.
So, I'm just going to
What's
kind
going on,
of show you to get
She's
you
rolling her
started,
first blunt
but then
live
you're
on
going to
air.
have to do it. So you can just set it down. So, yeah, all you do is just bringing it up, and all you do is just kind of push it down in here, and you're just going to start to turn and bring this paper over the top of it.
Okay.
Tuck it in
So
there.
let's see how you
Shape the weed into
see
a-
how you can see if you can tuck it.
Shape
Why
the
are you
weed with the
dropping it?
paper.
Why are you dropping it?
Yeah, it's
Sometimes it always falls to the side. You can put it back in.
We got 24 minutes. You got time.
That's probably gonna take.
Okay, so
And yeah, because the backwoods are very thin, so sometimes they're hard for people to get down.
No. Sometimes the front door be tripping. That's why I'm curious.
That's why we like you. They're a lot better than any
I
other.
always have one of your
Yeah, I
Right,
agree.
see how loose
You
it
just
is?
gotta
How do you
kind
play?
of tuck that paper in under there.
We're live on
Or kinda just
360radio.com.
Get that weed
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
Show them how to get on this phone right now.
and squeeze it in there.
So you listen.
It's not like, oh my God, this is the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah,
Hold up.
it's not as easy as it once
Hold
looks.
on. Excuse me.
Boom, play it. Or you
I
can
have
watch it
room.
right here on
Move this
YouTube.
mic
You just
over.
press this.
This isn't gonna work.
Is it live too?
Okay, here we go.
We're live right now.
Here, maybe we should roll. I should roll one right next to you
Yeah,
to
this
show
way?
you. I can
No,
kinda
it's
help
right
That would
here.
be
I don't
amazing.
worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or can I get more?
Now
I need that. I need
God,
that.
this is truly an art.
It is.
I'm
And
at
see,
5 Daniel
The
right
art
now.
of rolling
And
blunts.
see, as your time goes
I'm
along,
Daniel right now.
your
so-
paper starts to get dry too, as the more time you take. And these papers are already kind of dry to start with.
These
Yeah,
nails
they
aren't
don't seem
helping
like the
either.
best woods. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
You really don't.
I think there's too much weed in this.
Yeah.
There's never
really
too
coming
much.
out of this.
You can empty some out if you want. Dump some out the sides.
Hey, you know,
Getting in my way.
I don't know if you can load them up fast enough. You got the CD drive.
Oh my God.
Any of these big
So,
CDs got
let's see.
Still on step three.
Which one?
any of them.
Patience.
If the CDs are labeled, it's
I
gonna
got
be
this.
instrumental CD too. Not the
I'll try
bigger
to
ones.
catch up real quick so I
Tripod
can
ones. That one,
guide
this
you
one,
along
this
the
one.
tough
Weed
process.
everywhere. I don't like this. The thing's ripping apart.
Oh no, is it
Hey, they
paper ribbon?
recorded it in the
See,
garden.
that's you gotta start being real gentle. People always rip the backwoods easily and they start playing the flute.
Damn it, 3 CD. Okay.
You get the CD, the instrumental, and the DVD of us making the CD.
What? That's big.
Yeah, but if you kind of just tuck it like a sleeping bag, kind kind of try to tuck that down in the...
You're basically rolling a burrito.
You'll get it. Mendo
Like you overfilled a burrito with rice and beans and everything, and you need to just
What are
tuck
you trying
it.
to say? I've rolled burritos before?
Maybe. Okay, so are you getting the tuck process?
Yeah, I got it. Done.
No, I haven't opened mine. Still in the cell. Shit.
See, sometimes I use, that's another thing. I start to tuck it, and then I'll use like my lips to grab it. And then I'll kind of, you see?
I see what's
That's
happening.
like 10 or 10.
So that's when you can keep the paper there.
Damn, you're good.
Yeah, man.
And you just lick it as you go.
Marlon. Spot love.
This just isn't. Oh my god, look at this shit. He just rolled an entire blunt. Hold up. I'm not done.
And with your lip, you can just kind of grab it and pull it as you're pushing down with your fingers. So you're keeping it there and tucking it. There you go. You're getting it. Just gotta get it a little tighter. Get it sticking.
Oh, so this beat right here.
You gotta watch the video on how
This one's all made straight.
I mean, I'll tell you what, it's always hard to get it back.
beating on the thing. That's the drum.
I've had to see people be able to get a real nice one the first time. And those nails, I can tell, definitely ain't helping you.
You gotta go sideways with the nails, huh?
Yep.
So now that you rolled your first blunt, you're gonna have to smoke it to the...
Look at it, look at that.
That's pretty good.
Hey.
Look at it. She wasn't lying.
See, look, now what you can do is just kind of pack the end of it to kind of tighten it up a little bit.
Hold it a little bit where you sealed it, because you could pop that seal open if you push too hard.
And wait, what do you do? So am I sealing this
You
end?
definitely want to move a little slower too.
So see how your paper is already sealed like this one? You just kind of grab it and just kind of
pull it up.
pull it, like tighten it up.
With your tongue a little bit, not too hard though.
Upper lip.
She's getting it. It's getting there.
Oh.
Just gotta use that. Yep, just help it. Just tuck it over. Tighten it up.
Ah! It just wants to come out. It doesn't want to be rolled up.
There's a nice amount of weed in there, so you could afford to lose a couple.
Yeah, you can just pack it in there a little bit with the pen. Getting a little twist going, sealing it up.
Hey.
Falling apart, I swear. Oh my god.
The first ones are never the good ones, but they're the ones you remember.
Just give it that little twist.
It's not staying.
It's spiraling. It's not bad. It's actually a blunt. I guarantee
Maybe you were right this whole
I
time.
guarantee you're gonna be able to smoke it.
Really?
Oh, you'll get high off of it.
Oh, you're gonna be lit. 'Cause that's going to the dome. You roll your first blunt, you have to take it to the head. I mean, the rules and regulations.
Alright, that's that.
Look at that. Look at that, everybody. How to roll a blunt. She rolled a backwood. The first backwood.
Not bad. If I could say so myself. You guys roll it.
Let me see the investigation. Let me give it an
Investigation.
1 out of 10.
Hold up, you gotta hold it. I gotta get
Actually straight. It's a little loose.
It's a little loose.
It's so hard.
It's
It's
just-
so uneven.
All you gotta do is,
It's gonna be a
there's
rover.
just that trick
It'll be
of
hard.
when the paper's up like
I'm gonna
this.
say that's a good 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna say 9 for your first try. 9 out of 10. Almost perfect.
Boom.
9 out of 10. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Savage.
Did you roll that yourself?
I rolled it all by myself.
Oh shit.
With the best instructor anyone could ever have.
Dude.
West Side, you know,
Boom.
Nor Cal, Backward Rollers, Wild Wild West.
That's right. Woohoo!
I only just showed Nor Cal Chica how to roll a backwood for her first time.
She didn't rip the
That was
paper.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main thing is you didn't rip the paper in half, you didn't split the blunt, you actually kept it intact and it's there ready to ignite.
Yay, see, I'm not
Everyone's
that
first
bad.
blunt's a little bit.
So that is
It's the
congratulations.
first time for everything. You popped my cherry.
Yeah.
Hey.
sure the Mendo boys are trouble. Not bad. I'm pretty proud of it.
No, it looks
I don't want to touch it because it's going to just go.
No, it's good now.
Stir
It's good.
fry.
Let it dry. It'll just hold that seal and until the next smoke break.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. That was fun, but not as easy as I thought.
No, it's not. It's not too easy.
It takes practice though.
It does.
Yeah.
Watch. Just
Get
give me my
about
third one. It'll be
100 on your
like
belt.
10 out of 10.
Maybe next time we come back, you'll be sitting here like, check it out. I already got
Right?
it
Like
mastered.
you?
I got one for y'all here. I wrote it myself.
Yeah. Here, go try this one out.
With the weed that I grew with your DVD.
Yes.
Exactly. Yep, now you're talking.
Exactly. We're actually making our own strain now, so soon you could grow our own strain.
What is that strain?
For you.
The strain is going to be called
My
Mendo
favorite joints on
Dope.
the record.
Really?
Yes. And we're doing a collaboration
This is
right now with a new pheno of Locomotion that we found that was created by Heroes of the Farm.
Okay.
And we're using the Subcool's a new Corkle male that he's crossing up to the Locomotion.
Which is a purple Urkel, old school purple Urkel with Space Dude, which is like a really crystally, really sweet smelling, very light green strain.
Frosty.
Mixed with the strain that's Locomotion is a pink haired, tangerine, orange peel, rubbery kind of
Nice.
strain.
I'm very fascinated as how growers, what is the process called when you take one strain, another strain, and
Breeding.
then breeding?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so
It's
fascinating.
extremely
It is crazy.
I mean, it is such an art, such a science, such like everything.
It is.
I had no idea. Like, mind you, I've never been a smoker in my life. I've smoked, but I hated smoking. It would just make me go crazy, like thinking and DEA's after me every time. No matter what strain I smoke, and everyone's like, no, try this one.
Yeah.
I would try it again. I think
Even
you're
one
after
hit, too.
me, you must be DEA. Like, it's bad. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. And then I can do any other drug and time of my life.
That's so funny.
Weed is every time used to be like the worst high ever.
Crazy, yeah.
So I never could smoke. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to, but I just, every time I
It's
had the
not
worst
fun,
high.
yeah.
So, recently, in the past like year or so, because I've been doing so much reggae and everyone's a smoker and I'm just like left out every time, I started trying a little bit when I was already drunk, and it would work. It wouldn't make me go crazy. I didn't have to like go under a table and hide all night like usual. And then I started doing it more and more and more, and next thing you know, like, I was okay with smoking. I could be partying and then we'd all smoke and I would be totally fine.
Yeah.
The second I smoke it sober, it's
Oh, wow.
it's crazy.
That's
Damn.
But I think in the past, like, year or so, actually not even that long, probably like 6 months at that, it's really like built a tolerance, and it's not as crazy, and now I can like smoke.
Yeah.
And I'm okay, but I can't smoke too much.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now weed's
So-
potent these days. Like all the old timers tell us, they're totally different nowadays. So.
I did my very first dab on air with the
Nice.
Connoisseur
Oh.
and the Dabernauts.
Yeah.
And
that was
that,
crazy.
but I told them, I warned them, I've never done a dab in my life,
Uh-huh.
so be kind. And I told him what I had, like how my experiences with weed. So he brought me a special
CBD.
CBD probably.
yes,
Yeah.
a CBD, and he's like,
Yeah.
only do this one and only do one,
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was fine. It
Oh,
was
that's cool.
totally fine.
Nice.
But baby steps. I think I have to train myself basically,
Yeah.
to just like get used to it more. I don't know what it was though with the whole like psycho whatever you call it,
Yeah,
like,
the
you just go
psychoactive
nuts, stuff like
experience
that.
made you feel like you're on drugs, like shrooming or on acid or something.
No, it
Or
was
just
just
paranoid and
paranoid.
weird.
Like
Paranoid.
paranoid, like I've never been before.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
crazy.
weird.
I would be hanging out with someone, I'm like, oh my god, they're in. Like I swear. And then I'd be super quiet. I can't even be like social. I would literally go in my bedroom and hide under a blanket and just stay there. No one could talk to me for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then I could
That's
hear
crazy.
things, and I'm like, and it would drive me nuts. Next thing you know, I'm going crazy, like
crazy.
trying to find where's that drip coming from. Like it was just bad. Oh man, and edibles, oh my god, killed me.
Oh,
Almost.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then it's so funny. I had this incident happen last week. I work at a high school, and do I exude like a person that does drugs? I don't know. But the principal comes to my desk and she drops a little baggie and it's got gummy bears. And she's like, her and another teacher had found it on a student, and they're like, can you tell us what that is? I'm like, yeah, those are cannabis or THC gummies. And they're like, how do you know? I'm like, just look at them, smell. And they're like, oh. Don't leave them here. But our kids are doing a lot of like candies, edibles, like now more so than smoking it, just because they don't get caught with the smell anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just like all over campus now.
That's how old are the kids?
High school.
Yeah.
High school,
Yeah,
10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
Sure. Right. For sure.
That, I mean, we've caught that so much more now, and
Yeah.
obviously because they can just
It's
eat it,
easy
do
for
it,
sure,
and
yeah.
nobody will never know, you know, because the second they bring in weed, they get caught.
They just walk in smelling like tree. They don't bring it on them, but they come in smelling.
Oh
like,
yeah, I
just
mean
can't
we
stand
have
it.
some of those too. And they're like, oh, I swear it's my parents. But every morning they come into the office and you can just feel the smell. But yeah, I mean, they'll get in trouble though, you know. So a lot of the kids are doing a lot of the candies and edibles and things like that.
Yeah, for sure. So you're breaking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Die right in the middle.
Yeah, pretty funny.
That is.
All right, what time is it, Eddie Z?
10:47.
10:47. Oh my gosh, it's almost time.
47.
Let's see. I want to play one more song. Can we do Scaramucci, Raggamuffin School, please?
Yes.
And then maybe do some Inhale Exhale, Revolution, but DJ Mackles. Can you throw some drops in there for me?
Got my shit, man.
Maybe like
Hey, you hook me up. Eddie, you working down there tonight? Oh, I know you wouldn't
Ian
forget
Young
me. Thank
drop?
you, dude.
Yeah, enjoy that.
All right,
Special
sure.
stuff.
Hey,
Very special.
Ian Young, and
I'll be
then
thinking about
can you do the NCT tuning?
And in the islands, well, socks keep me medicated. Them propaganda cannot alter me philosophy. If you ganja purple blaze it out with no apology. Crush it in my hand, that's the plan. Now if you follow me, stack it in my mind, you understand, we make a salary.
Okay. Oh, I love that song, Inhale Exhale. That was DJ Mackle. Remix of Revolution's Inhale Exhale. And we are coming up to our last few minutes. I want to thank Mendo Dope again for joining me tonight. It was so much fun.
Yes, thank you for having us.
I had
Definitely.
a blast.
We had a blast too.
Yes,
and I'm very excited to hopefully see you guys in Sacramento.
Yes, for sure,
For
definitely.
show.
Hopefully we come back through. We got to send a shout out to our bandmates who didn't get to make it tonight, Johnny and Trevor Lyon. So definitely next time we'll all be crewed up in here representing.
Nice, that would be awesome. I would love to have all of you guys.
Yeah. It'll be a wild night, promise you.
You might have to smoke in here.
Well, Johnny doesn't even smoke, so he can't unlocks our guitar, dude.
Wild nights aplenty in this studio on Raggamuffin Radio. Shenanigans all the time. I've been pretty good lately. Okay, that's a lie. Last time, never mind. Last time I lost my glasses downstairs. Which please check on them at Easy.
I will.
But no, it's been super fun. I really enjoyed your album. It's so well put together. I can't wait to like play it. I don't play a lot of hip hop on my radio show, but that's now gonna change.
Nice. That's good,
like,
right?
officially.
That is
Officially.
great news right
The
there.
cool thing is it's reggae infused, so
Right,
it's
it
still gonna roll with
is,
the
you know,
playlist.
but even, I mean, I just love it. Really,
Yeah.
it's really good. You know, I love hip hop. Love hip hop. And I listen to like my old stuff, you know, once you like stick to an artist, you stick to an artist, and it's
Exactly.
almost
Oh, yeah.
like, sometimes I catch myself not being open-minded.
That's true.
And I just like,
Yeah,
my
it's hard.
playlist, it's all the artists that
Yeah.
I've been listening to for 10 years. I'm like, oh, I should open up a little bit, and I don't.
You can't be a real hip hop head and not have
I
that
know.
problem, to be honest.
Yeah, you know,
It's
you
hard.
just
For
stick
sure, yeah.
to your
Because you're gonna hold on to something no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yep.
And this is one of the first times that I have, and I am just like very impressed. I love it.
Nice.
And even more so because you guys are from Nor Cal, and I love just, you know, the cannabis culture and stuff. I've been having a lot of guests that have like enlightened me with everything. Because I don't come from the background, you know, I'm not a smoker, and that's the end of it, you know.
For sure.
I'm very open for it, you know, I was never anti it, but because I don't smoke, I don't really ever pay attention to it.
You're not a weed nerd.
Right, but hanging out with so many people that smoke all the time, especially now being in the reggae scene more so than ever, it started to, you know, open up my like eyes to so many different things, and I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. You know, I supported it always, and I enjoy it. I just really, really love it. So I have different kind of people come in, show different strains, talk about dabs and wax, and I'm like, what is
Yeah, there's so much new stuff.
Like the whole dabbing
always,
thing, to me, that was just mind-blowing. Because I'm like, that just looks weird.
I feel you.
It looks like, I mean, you know, when I first ever saw it, I'm like, what kind of drugs are they doing? That looks worse than crack.
Somebody first brought that to me and I wasn't with the boy. I had to go to, hey, these dudes talk to me about some stuff about some dabbing. Is this cool? Should I be doing this? And he was like, man, it's heavy, man. Be careful. And I was like, okay, so I'm staying away from that until y'all tell me about that, boy.
Then the whole like vape pens and things like that, I'm just not in it, and so learning about it has been awesome. And now that you know, I have been smoking more than I've ever have in my life before, and sometimes I feel like I crave it.
Now you're more. Now you're
She's
open. Heard it here, folks. Live and direct. Nor Cal Chica.
So anyway, I'm gonna add you guys to our rotation on Raggamuffin. You know, best of luck on tour. I really, you know, hope it goes amazing.
We're gonna be coming to Sacramento soon.
Yes, we'll put it on the list. We'll start planning it.
Awesome. We'd love to have you guys, and thank you again.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Yeah, we'd love to have you guys again. So anytime you guys are nearby or in town, please drop in.
All right.
And
Raggamuffin Radio.
Yeah.
Raggamuffin.
Shout out, we love it.
All right, thank you again for listening.
Shout out to 360 Radio.
And shout out to Eddie Z.
Eddie Z.
Whoa.
Yeah. And we'll be back next Thursday.
Wrapping up at Raggamuffin. Once again, shout out to the 360 Radio. We got Blap in the house.
Woo!
DJ Eddie.
Hey.
Ching ching. Nor Cal Chica.
Damn.
Oh, she went hella hard on that.
Hey, don't forget
Raggamuffin.
Don't forget her
Yes, yes. Congratulations on your first. She rolled her first ever blunt. Mendo Dope band style. Raggamuffin Radio. Much love, y'all.